Well, once you've edited your time and moved your sequences around and what have you, there are one or two other hidden gems in the time portion of that node menu. Some of them are, not wildly useful. Something like a penned clip is, you could just construct a pen clip just places one clip after another, and you can do that without that particular node. Uh, 3x2 pull down and pull up, I suppose. Those are kind of utility timing nodes, and there's other stuff as well. Some kind of funky stuff like what have we got? Time echo. That's quite funky. Might show you that. It's more curiosity rather than useful. But you do have interesting stuff like, for instance, the frame blend, which looks at a certain number of frames, in this case 10, and it blends them together as it runs past the footage. So after on the right here, let's just make that a bit bigger. And away we go. You see. So that's useful for producing blur on motion things. Now blur is a useful thing as well as being a visually useful thing. You can also use it to remove grain from a movie. If you treat it in the right way, if you use it in the right way, if you've got the right kind of footage, a blur can be quite useful for getting rid of noise or unwanted textures on an area. In this case, it's not doing that much, but a relative of that is something called the temporal medium, which looks across all the frames and averages out a response. So let's see if I'll show you what I mean. Now I don't know if you can see there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do a color lookup, and I'm just going to exaggerate the tone around that area. Let's do linear on both those. I'm just trying to get an exaggeration of tone, so you can see the difference, the sort of before and after. Now, as we move along, let's move back. Let's find a good sequence. Yes, if you look around here, just around between the light and the monitor, you'll see the one on the left is a lot noisier and more jittery, whereas the one on the right is reasonably smooth. See again, there's a lot of jumping around here, and the one on the left and one on the right is considerably smooth, and that uses a similar technology to frame blend. It looks across all the frames and it produces an average result, leading to a smoother effect. It's good for getting rid of hopping pixels kind of hopping around in their value in poorly shot footage. So yeah, there you go. And let's have a quick look at some other kind of funky stuff. Let's have a look at well, what do we say? Oh yes, time echo. Accept the copy, hit. Right. Frames to look at. Let's try 10. Let's try 20. Right. Frames, let's try 6. Right, let's look at that. Yeah. That's for when the hero has been hit over the head and he's just coming round and everything's gone really dizzy. But apart from that, no news. Okay, so time and timing.